What's good, man? Let's get the call-ins going. Let's talk about it. The Red, salute. Donzel Exes, salute. Randy Ridley, Young Hog. Let's talk about it, man. I'm gonna do the call-in show. DB, Southside Tone, Michael Davis, Carl Lillavoice, Nitty G, Khalil Muhammad, Paul Clark, Trick Nolte, Jamaican Solace, Island TV 808, Rodney Johnson, Damian Foster, Big E, salute. Salute. Antone Porch, the BC Brown, Eddie Golf Club, salute. CJ, salute. The Odd Fella, salute. Skills from New Orleans, salute. LeVar Cooper, salute. Square Ball, salute. Deuce 09, Jermaine Johnson, salute. Smash that like button, my peoples. KF Harris, salute. Mr. Shelton, salute. Ellis Isom, salute. Melvin Campbell, salute. Jermaine Porter, salute. What's good? Carlos Castro, salute. Salute to Guyana. Ray T. Shatake, salute. KP from KC5, salute. Hamptons SK9, salute. Hurricane Carter, salute. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, man. We're going to open up the phone lines today as well. So, Danny Allen, salute. Boxer Straight Right, Texas Smoke, Ozda D, Train Deuce Deuce, Eye of the Tiger, salute. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Salute to Big Face Worldwide, salute in the super chat. Very good breakdown of this topic in your earlier video. Salute, fam. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you, man. Jamaican Solace. What's good? Smash the like button. You see YouTube is playing with the numbers right now. Larry Lawson, 83, salute. It went from 91 people and jumped down to 75. So we know what it is. Jafari Caesar, the Brothers UK, Kadeem Smith, salute. Smash the like button, get the likes up, man. Get the likes up to 100, man. Get them likes up to 100. And let's cook. And we're going to open the phone lines about this topic because I want to get y'all opinion. So, Dreezy KO, salute. So, Mr. J, salute. The song Ing, salute. Aloha from Hawaii. Salute to Hawaii, man. He said Floyd and Errol never gonna fight. Why not? Says who? Tay Brown, peace of blessings to you, Queen. How you doing? Tay Brown on the front line out there. You being safe? PGH Big Dog, salute, King. What's good? I think it's a strong possibility. Ernesto Eduardo Torres, salute. Salute to Mexico. Mike Biggs Boxing, salute. I think it's a possibility. If Floyd is getting ready, if Floyd gonna come back like he said, why not? Michael Davis, salute. Sad One, salute. Salute to my brother Tony Boswell in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. Yeah, she says she good but exhausted. Yeah, be careful out there. Black reality TV, salute. Who I think will win? I think Floyd is gonna win. Full text LAC, salute. Sylvester Sylvester Solomon 2011, salute. I think Floyd gonna win. There go the numbers jumping again. You see how it's doing it? You see that, right? It went from 97 to 80. Smash the like button, man. That's why I tell y'all, smash the like button so that they don't play these games. Y'all see what just happened? Do I think Floyd versus Emmanuel Augustus was his toughest fight? I mean, that's what he said. I can't disagree with him. The Brothers UK, salute in the super chat, blue blood. He said, blue, 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 you don't. He said, I don't what? Look, now jump from 81 to 90 to 101 now. LeVar Cooper, salute. This is what I'm telling y'all. This is why I asked y'all to smash the like button, man. So anyway, UK said, no, I don't what? What's blazing the sports? Salute. What's good, King? I don't want to see it, is what you're saying, Brothers UK? AB fathering autism, salute. Yeah, Fred the Godson, man. Michael Daniels, salute. I think that this fight could happen. Of course, Errol would chomp at the bit. You know, it's an opportunity for him. It's a legacy fight for Errol. For Floyd, not so much. This is a dare to add to your legacy fight for Floyd. For Errol, this is a legacy fight for him. You understand? And I see a lot of people say Floyd coming back because he need the money and so on and so forth. I don't know how true that is, man. I don't count that man's money. We know he got a lot of money. Taco K, salute. He has a lot of investments. He got a lot of money. So my Brothers UK in the super chat once again. Blue Floyd can't beat the hardest challenge. No. How you fathom that's the hardest challenge, my brother? Robert Montgomery, salute. And this is no disrespect to Errol. I'm just asking your opinion. Why do you say it's the hardest challenge? And I'm saying this, 88 Sports Talk, salute. Marcos Cano, salute. And I'm saying this, no disrespect to Errol, I'm saying this in the context of Floyd ain't never lost. Arguably the greatest fighter you ever seen. Thomas Moreland, salute. Jason Maid, salute. So the only reason that people are placing a doubt jacket on Floyd Mayweather is because of his age. Vera Styles, salute. The only reason anybody doubts Floyd Mayweather is simply because of his age. If Floyd was in his prime, if he was 31 years old, will everybody be saying this? Oh, and inactivity. Heavy Better presents, salute. He said he's using the young lions to clout chase. Why? Why is he using them to clout chase? How could, my brother, we gotta start thinking, right? Floyd Mayweather is the biggest star boxers have ever seen outside of Muhammad Ali. How can he use them to clout chase? If anything, they would use him to clout chase. He can't use them to clout chase. Salute to CJ in the super chat. Happy belated birthday wishes to your princess at Blue Blood. Salute, King. I appreciate you. Roberts Ford, salute. Spencer Sims, salute. How could that's like Muhammad Ali talking about fighting in his heyday. Let's say he still was, in this age. Let's flip the script, right? and let's say it's Muhammad Ali, and Muhammad Ali is like, yeah, I'm talking about Lennox Lewis at the time. How could Muhammad Ali clout trace off of Lennox Lewis? It's not possible. Hassan 17, salute. X-Runner 211, salute. Odd fella said he's fighting. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, my brother. Odd fella, you're making my point exactly. You're answering your own question. If he could fight an MMA fighter, a guy that's not a boxer, bringing him into the sport of boxing, we know they don't stand a chance, regardless if hardcore boxing fans approve of it or not, and still make more money than any boxer that's currently active. How could he possibly clout chase them? Jeffrey Lopez, salute. He can't clout chase them. If anything, they would use him to clout chase. Bunny BA, salute. Mario Copeland, salute. You're answering your own question. If if Michael Jordan could, Robert Montgomery, salute. If Michael Jordan could drag a football player into a basketball game and sell it to you as this dude has a possibility of beating him, and it sells more than any basketball than LeBron James, how can Floyd Mayweather, how can Michael Jordan clout chase anybody else? No, they would have to clout chase him. He's the pinnacle. Don't get no bigger than him. You understand what I'm saying? Aaron Butler, salute. So this is why I always say that we got to stop listening to. We get caught up in the narratives. We get caught up in these agendas. We get caught up in just everyday. Floyd can't be irrelevant, man. Stop listening to that. That sounds ridiculous. He's going to other countries and people are paying to see him. How can he be irrelevant? People are paying to take a picture with him. Let that sink in. There's no active fighter that's going anywhere and nobody's paying them to take a picture with them. People are paying Floyd Mayweather real money. Now, I'm not talking no $25 or none of that. They're paying real money to take a picture and get a signed autograph. Let's stop listening, Terrence Howard, salute. Stop listening to what people say on a day-to-day basis. Hey, man, he running out of money. Hey, man, he just want to be seen. Hey, man, he just want to... Just look at it for what it is, not for what it's supposed to be. Esto Jackson Jr., saluting the super chat. Appreciate you, King. Ronald Brown says he pays me very well. Black-hearted one, salute. Listen, there's nobody in boxing right now outside of Manny Pacquiao that Floyd Mayweather can make more money. He's fighting MMA fighters. Robert O'Quinn, salute. He's fighting MMA fighters and making more money than any current fighter is making in the sport that's active. We have to stop listening to what is become the norm in conversation, in everyday regular conversation, that, hey, man, this dude running out of money. Hey, man, Floyd Mayweather, he clout chasing. He want to be relevant. Sports 101 with TJ, salute. DeAndre Carey, salute. Hey, man, this dude just want to be relevant, man. He just want to... Stop listening to that, man. Brothers UK, salute in the super chat again. He said, Blue, you're not going to take me down this road. You don't believe. Sorry you having a good day, and I'm going to leave you alone today. What you mean? Man, you listen, man. Listen. You seen Floyd Mayweather lose? Show me a fight that he lost. I'll wait. Show me a fight Floyd Mayweather came in out of shape. I'll wait for that too. Where's this blueprint that all of a sudden, because he retired before, the only thing we have to point to is that only thing we have to point to, Emmanuel Momo, salute, is that we seen him retire before and come back. Just Christian, salute. And then guess what? People doubted him then when he came back off the layoff. Oh, he's coming back off a layoff and fighting Marquez? Wow. When Floyd Mayweather said, when he came off the layoff, I want to fight Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao and his team said, no, he need a tune-up. He need to do this. He need to do that. So he said, all right, I'll fight Marquez. That's what Floyd said. So all of a sudden, we gonna act like you seen him get beat or something like that. Like, stop it. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying they can't beat him. I'm not saying they can't beat him. Salute the Big E in the super chat. I'm not saying they can't have success. He said Floyd return to the sport is good for boxing, but extremely risky for his health against a young lion like Errol Spence. I'm supposed to doubt. I don't believe in Superman. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that Errol Spence can't beat him. I'm not saying Errol Spence can't beat him or Errol Spence don't have a chance to beat him or he just going to come back and dominate. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when has you seen this blueprint to all of a sudden doubt him? Yeah, we know Father Time is undefeated. They said that against with LeBron James too. Look at the numbers LeBron James putting up. Raekwon Bell, salute. Anybody ever seen LeBron James put up the numbers he's putting up in this 17th year, 16th, 17th year in the NBA? I'll wait. Anybody seen a guy in the year that LeBron James is doing, at the advanced age he is, doing what he's doing in this year? Yeah, we know Father Time is undefeated, but guess what? Every day, right? You seeing growth with amongst us. Eugene Person said LeBron not boxing. Exactly. That's basketball is even worse. I'm glad you said that because basketball is even harder. It's not a one-on-one sport. You see more guys at an advanced age in boxing have success than you do in basketball, hands down. Not even close. LeBron Simmons, salute. It's not even close. So I'm glad you said that. You're right. You're right. He's not boxing. He's playing basketball. It's even harder. Thank you. Thank you. You're absolutely right. Rex Jamal, salute. You're absolutely right. Basketball is harder. Show me somebody at 45 that put up numbers and had success like Bernard Hopkins and George Foreman. Sir Flame, salute. In basketball. In any other sport. Outside of Tom Brady. Lloyd Lawrence, UK, salute. I'll wait. I'm going to wait for y'all. I'm glad you said that. So show me somebody in basketball that was 40 plus years of age winning championships and was the number one person, was the ace on the team. Yeah, I'm just breaking it down what you said. You know it's all love. Show me somebody in any other sport that had success at 40, 45 years old. Bernard Hopkins was nearly 50 when he was still competing with young lions in the sport of boxing. So show me somebody in basketball that was nearly 50 and was having success. BB, stay sharp, salute. Bird from Marketing, salute. Ric Flair, wrestling is a choreographed sport. It was designed for him to have success. Nolan Ryan, Roger Clemens. They were pitchers, and also there's a lot of talk of them having extra help, isn't it? Isn't it? Both of them. Both of them, right? My brother, CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell, salute. Why is it not working, man? Right? Nick Silvio, salute. Brett Favre ain't win no championships in the age of 40. Let's try again. Tim Duncan was not 45 years old. He was not even 40. Let's try again. My brother Jay Good, salute. Tony Jackson, salute. Appreciate you. Eddie Sports Money, salute. I'm not talking about kickers in the NFL. I'm talking about people, skilled players and quarterbacks. And I'm talking about in the NBA. Andre say you can't compare the two sports. I'm not comparing the sports, I'm comparing the athletes. I said today's athletes and today's technology has grown. So, yes, Father Time is undefeated. Gerard Green, salute. But today's time, athletes are sticking around and having far more success later on in life in advanced stages than it was ever. The Mr. 300 ZX, salute. So, again, I'm going to say this again, right? I'm going to say this again. Look at, do you know the age of Sugar Ray Leonard when he started taking losses? Early 30s. They said he was done. They say NBA players was done. Magic Johnson was done. He was 31 years old. Isaiah Thomas and the Bad Boys was on the downside. They was in their early 30s. Early 30s. I'm talking 30, 29. Right? Muhammad Ali, he was done. He was 30, like 33 years old. Terrence Crawford is in his prime right now, and he's 32. Deontay Wilder's still in his prime. He's 30, 33, 34. When they said that Sugar Ray Leonard was far past his prime when he fought Hector Camacho, do you know how old Sugar Ray Leonard was? See, this is because we listen to what is for what they want us to know and for what instead of listen to for what it is. Salute to my Brothers UK in the super chat again. Blue Floyd going to take Spence to Vegas and dance around the ring for 12 rounds and they're going to raise his hand. Blue, you don't believe that. I do believe it. I know Floyd Mayweather. I know his dedication to the sport, and it's disappointing that y'all forget just how much of a genius he is. And I'm not going to say this because then people going to take it and say, oh, you saying Errol Spence ain't good. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Errol Spence don't have a chance. Iran Whitaker, salute. What I'm saying is y'all talking like Floyd Mayweather don't have a chance. That's what I'm responding to. That's what I'm responding to. L. Jeff 2, salute. Bruh Corvin, salute. G-Man TV, salute. Floyd to dominate Mikey Garcia. Won't even be close. I'm gonna open the phone lines in a second. I can't get it to connect like I wanted to. Salute to Mr. 300 ZX in the super chat. Appreciate you, K. People forget. Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo Alvarez. He was 37 already. 37. Did he look 37 in that fight? You didn't even remember he was 37. 37. Let's look at the numbers, shall we? I'm gonna give y'all some numbers to just prove my point of today's time is totally different. So yeah, Father Time is undefeated, but we seeing Tom Brady at 43 have success in the NFL. You're seeing LeBron James in his 16th, 17th year in the NBA have success, right? We seeing this. It's right there in our face, the numbers. So let's just look at it, right? When Sugar Ray Leonard fought Hector Camacho, they said Sugar Ray Leonard was far past his prime, right? Let's look at it. Let's just look at this, shall we? The fight took place. The fight took place. Sugar Ray Leonard was 40, right? All right, so he was 40 and he ain't fighting 6 years. Pardon me, y'all, man. Pardon me. Pardon me, man. My phone overheated. Said the phone overheated. My brother Ty King alive, salute. Man, my phone straight overheated. I didn't even see the comment, bro, because my phone overheated. Bunny BA. Reggie Andrews, salute. Gilberto Jesus Herrera, salute. Said what I agree. I didn't even see the comments because I was my phone overheated. It cut off. Devontae Johnson, salute. Kai Boog, salute. Jay Cooley, my brother, salute. Salon, peace and blessings to you, King. So I apologize, man. Put the questions again. Eugene Pearson, salute. I completely missed it because my phone overheated. Ethan Fresh 73, salute. What's good? Nate Woolbright, salute. Yeah, but the problem is, you know what I'm saying, I can't have the AC blowing in my face, man. That's the problem, man. William Scroggins, salute. Bro Tevin, salute. Don't praise Bro Tevin. Why you praise him all the time? Cinnamon Savage, salute. Smash the like button, man. Get them likes up. My brother Drew Titan in the building. What's good with you, King? Dallas King 79, salute. King Marma, Dallas 214, salute. Getting better, bro. So I'm not saying Errol Spence can't win the fight, because Errol Spence definitely can win the fight. That's without a shadow of a doubt. He has a chance to win the fight. Said Michael Nunn just subbed to me. Salute to Michael Nunn, man. Word. Appreciate it. William Scroggins, salute. Tell Michael Nunn I said I appreciate him, King. So Mickey Murray, salute. Adam Johnson, salute. Chris Ray, salute. Stanley Sims, salute. So that's speaking on Floyd's side, right? Now with Errol's side, Errol just gonna have to be relentless. See, Errol gave Floyd props, right? In the interview, he said that he gave Floyd and Sean Porter props. He said mentally, they're not gonna be broken. Their will won't be broken. AJ, salute. He said that you got to physically break them down. Now, my thing is this. He have to also pat himself on the back, right? Kevin Kimball, salute. He also has to pat himself on the back because I believe Errol Spence too will won't be broken. Khalid Mayer, salute. His will won't be broken either. On the flip side of that, and Errol will have to just put relentless. He would have to switch up his game plan. There's no boxing. You understand? There's no chess. He gonna have to just press forward and look to just walk him down and press him and just break him down. You understand? That's what Errol would have to do. He would just have to press forward, press forward, press forward. Especially, you see, another thing is, Errol mentioned this as in his prime. You understand? JJ, salute. Errol has to press the fight, and press the fight some more. Walk him down, because Floyd Mayweather accuracy and his speed translate into his power, right? And then he does have power, but he has brittle hands. So he's very calculated in his punch output because of his hands and his situation physically, his body just giving up, right? So with that, Errol will have to just walk him down. Errol will have to break and just continue to. He will have to just come forward, press forward, put so much pressure on Floyd, like Madonna did the first fight. You see Floyd make adjustments, like Castillo tried to do it, Diego Corrales tried to do it, right? He said, but Blue, he not in his prime. That he don't have to be in his prime. Floyd Mayweather don't, but no, Hopkins wasn't in his prime when he was winning. He wasn't in his prime when he beat Kelly Pavlik. He wasn't in his prime when he beat Jean Pascal. He wasn't in his prime when he had these success. When he beat Antonio Tarver, he wasn't in his prime. But no, Hopkins was active. Man, it amazes me that y'all have boxing knowledge. To dismiss Floyd Mayweather amazes me. I don't care if he's active or not. I don't care if he's active or not. Jaden Heliotrope, salute. That he's okay. Okay, let me say this. Cubson Shah, salute. I'm gonna say this. Floyd is not actively fighting, right? But Floyd is always in. He's in better shape than the fighters that's active. Vincent Thames, salute in the super chat. Shout out Blue Blood Sports TV. Appreciate how you break down boxing and give us the real news. Salute to you, King. Floyd Mayweather is in better shape than all of them. The only person that he's probably not in better shape than is Sean Porter. So what are we talking about? Floyd is in better shape than all of them. He can outwork all of them right now. Mickey Murray, salute. He can outwork all of them right now. The only person that would probably give him competition at this point in time is Sean Porter. To say Floyd, but he ain't active. What? That don't mean nothing when we dealing with Floyd. He don't have to be active. Floyd Mayweather's in shape, 1,000%. He's never out of shape. Eugene Pearson, salute. I'm trying to move the phone because it's just getting hot, man. And this is no disrespect to them. Floyd Mayweather, Errol Spence in this same interview just said he walks around at 185, 189. and comes down to 147. He just said this in the interview. He said for the Sean Porter fight that he had to run 8 miles a day with the sauna suit on, train with the sauna suit on in the gym, hit the mitts with the sauna suit because he had to come down and weight. Terrence Crawford's in shape. Yes, Terrence Crawford stays in shape. Is he in the Floyd Mayweather shape? No. No. If you listen, and I'm not taking nothing away from Terrence Crawford, and I haven't listen. There's a reason why there's some athletes that their workout regimen is legendary, like Jerry Rice, like Michael Jordan, like Dennis Rodman, like Floyd Mayweather. There's a reason. There's a reason. And again, don't take this. I hope nobody takes this as me saying I don't like Errol Spence or Spence don't have a chance, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just responding to the questions and what's being said in the chat. To say that he don't have a chance is utterly to say how you doing? To say that he is not active is a reasoning for him not winning a fight. Man, y'all don't understand who Floyd Mayweather is, man. The dude goes to the gym right now. He ain't been active all this time. He goes to the gym right now and he's running. He runs miles every single day. He ain't in the training camp. So what's equivalent to what they do in training camp, right? He's doing on a daily basis. He runs 5 to 6 miles a day and he ain't in training camp. He ain't active. Nothing signed, sealed, and delivered. Errol Spence is running 8 miles in training camp. So 2 miles, he had tacked on 2 miles to what Floyd doing on a regular basis. Let this sink into you. And I'm just comparing his work, the training regimens to one. Donald, the 65-year-old G Grant in the building. I'm just saying, man. Yes, Errol has a chance. Yes, Errol's an elite athlete. Sometimes y'all compare elite with legendary. It's two different things. Errol is working towards being legendary. Floyd Mayweather is already legendary. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 250, man. Man, it's hot in here, man. JJ said he old, Blue. Come on. Yeah, you believe that if you want to. Believe that if you want to. S550J, salute. Marvin Banks, salute. Mobtown Slim, salute. He say he need Blu-ray. Yeah, I agree, man. He should have never left. Blu-ray should have always been in a part of his makeup, if you ask me. But I'm not. I don't know what would take place behind the scenes and none of that. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 250, man. Smash that like button, man. Errol, salute. Mayweather versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Ah, man. I don't know, man. The straight G Turo, salute. Underground Asylum, salute. I always go back and forth with that fight. I don't know. Sugar Ray Leonard was big, man, with all the attributes of Floyd Mayweather. Sugar Ray Leonard was big with all the attributes Floyd Mayweather possessed. So that's a difficult fight, man. JJ, it's all good. That's why we here. That's why we here. We having these debates. That's what's part of it. Aaron Butler, salute. The Spot, Stanley Sims, salute. Jerry Suba, salute. Yeah, man. Yeah, Yeah, I'm feeling better, man. Brothers UK, my brother in the super chat again. You think Floyd legs is in better shape than Errol Spence's? That's the key. Errol Spence have young legs. That's why I say he got to put the pressure on him because Father Time. That's when Father Time comes into play. So Errol Spence is going to have to test his legs. Of course, Errol Spence have the youth legs. He has the fresh legs. He has to test Floyd Mayweather's legs. He's gonna have to put Floyd Mayweather's legs to the test. That's why I said Floyd Mayweather versus Sean Porter is a bad matchup for Floyd because there's no doubt about it. There's no chess match with Sean Porter. There's no build up for Sean Porter. There's no guessing what Sean Porter's bringing to the table. Sean Porter's coming and testing Floyd Mayweather's legs right out the gate. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Grassroots truth, salute. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no question what Sean Porter is coming to do. Not a question. Zelly 1327, what's good? Charles J, salute. It's not a question. It's not a guess. Big LT, salute. What Sean Porter is bringing to the table. No mystery. We know what he's bringing. Errol may come in and box. Errol may use, he used a different style against Chris Algieri than he did Kell Brook and different style and Sean Porter, and right? Different. Sean Porter is coming to test Floyd Mayweather's endurance. He's coming to test Father Time. Michael Demp, salute. DJ7 for life, salute. Majed, salute. He's coming to test Father Time. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Lord Sweat Real, salute. He said, my brother said, you could be in dog shape, but if you don't know what you're doing in there, that's a fact. That's a fact. But see, Sean Porter has been fighting in the manner Sean Porter has been fighting forever. Do I think Mike Tyson coming back? No. He said he coming back for charity. He better stay there. Laurent Datcher, salute. Because Mike Tyson, see, this is the difference between Mike Tyson coming back and Floyd Mayweather coming back. Mike Tyson, he showed us that it was over for him before he even retired. Before Mike Tyson even retired, Mike Tyson showed us that it was over for him. Jay Dixon, salute. Danny Garcia don't have a chance to beat Floyd Mayweather. Can't do it. Won't do it. Too flat-footed, too predictable. You can't be flat-footed and have slow hands. See, Errol was flat-footed, but he don't have to be flat-footed. He chooses to be flat-footed. Crypto Gang, salute. Errol chooses to be flat-footed. That's just what he chooses to do. That's how he chooses to fight. He can fight on the toes. And he could box you from the outside. He could fight you on the inside. Danny Garcia is who he is. No disrespect to Danny Garcia because I love Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is flat-footed, but he has slow hands. See, Errol don't have slow hands. And he's not as fast as Floyd, but he don't have slow hands. Danny has slow hands, and he has slow feet. That's the difference. Errol doesn't have that. Errol is by choice. You understand? That's his style of fighting. That's by choice. It's like Sean Porter. He could box. He showed us against Danny Garcia that he could box, but he chooses to plod forward. That's by choice. You understand what I'm saying? So people could say, "Hey, Sean Porter's this, Sean Porter's that." That works for him. That works for Sean, and so he could fight in that manner. AJ, salute. Because it worked for him. Nobody else could do what Porter could do. But he can box if he so chooses. But why do that if I'm bringing a whole different element to the table? Unorthodox style. I'm bringing that to the table. Why am I bringing the textbook style when I could do both? That's what Sean Porter. See, that's what people get confused with Sean Porter. They act like he can't box. He showed you against Danny Garcia he could box on his toes. He boxed Yordenis Ugas. Now, people, because you're not used to seeing Sean Porter fight in that manner, it's automatically he lost. See, when we're not used to seeing people have success doing what we normally see them have success doing, then we automatically assume they lost. Dante Ario, salute. Chase Porter, salute. You see, that's what we get caught up in. Tony Harrison versus Erickson Lubin. Woo! Man, you talk about a chess match? Man. You talk about a chess match? Erickson Lubin, Ernest Martinez Jr. salute, versus Tony Harrison? Man. Who wins that fight? I don't know, man. I don't know. Cinnamon Savage, salute. I would have to give it to Erickson Lubin right now because of everything Tony Harrison going through. And obviously, you know, he lost his dad who was his trainer. So, I mean, he has a high ring IQ. He knows the sport and he knows how to fight. But, you know, that might play a part in the rest of his career going forward. That might play a huge part in the rest of his career going forward. So I don't know. But man, oh man, oh man. See, the difference is Lubin has power too. And he's a southpaw. So that might cause Tony a lot of problems. But Tony's so smart, man. Tony loses fights because he just have these lapses in focus in the fight. And it gets clipped. He was winning the Jamel Charlo rematch, I thought. I thought he lost the first fight with Jamel Charlo, but the second fight, you know, I thought he was winning the fight. He got clipped. He got knocked down numerous of times because of mistakes. He was winning a hurry fight. He got clipped. It's like, and you can't dismiss that. You can't dismiss that. You understand? JJ said, no, he wasn't. He wasn't what? He wasn't what? He wasn't winning the Jamel Charlo first fight? I mean, the second fight? Yes, he was. He got clipped. He got dropped early in the fight. That played a part. Sick the grit, salute. And then obviously got stopped. Like, I mean, you can't. I mean, you see, you can't have lapses versus Jamel Charlo, huh? How could you do that? You can't have lapses versus Jamel Charlo. Like, that's ridiculous. And he had lapses versus Jamel Charlo. You can't do that. You just got to. You have to be on your P's and Q's with Jamel Charlo from the opening bell to the closing bell. There is no way you can have any type of lapses. Jamel Charlo is always focused. He's always locked in. He's focused. You can't make mistakes against Jamel Charlo. You can't do it. You can't do it. See, and that's another thing, right? The Charlo twins, the Charlo brothers, are drastically unappreciated with their ability to make adjustments and their ring IQ. It's drastically underappreciated, in my opinion. African Pride, salute. What they bring to the table is not appreciated, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You understand? The little subtle adjustments that they make in fights is not appreciated. And I want to say I stand corrected with the Sugar Ray Leonard situation because I said when he fought Hector Camacho, he was in his early 30s. He was 40 years old and a 6-year layoff. So I stand corrected. I was wrong. Rosario versus Lara. Nope. Rosario going to win that fight. Lara's slipping. He don't have it right now. Michael Dem said I need Jamal versus Boo Boo. Me too. Me too. I second that. I concur, my good brother. J-Rock, salute. Rosario versus Charlo is going to be a oh wee. I want to see that fight, baby. You woo. That's that. I want to see that one. But Lubin is going to lose. I mean, Lubin, Lara. Lara can't beat Rosario. He's slipping. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get knocked out. It's gonna look like Brian Chenault Jr. Salute. It's gonna look a lot like um, Hurd and Lara, but it's gonna be earlier. He's gonna stop him. See how Hurd broke him down? The Rosario's gonna do that early. He's past it. He's far past it right now. He don't have it. He was losing his last fight. Lara is not gonna beat Rosario. He's gonna lose. A Wavy 09, salute. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 250. J Rock Tony Harrison, another high level chess match. Chris Garland, salute. Trying, man, pushing through, King. That's a high level chess match, man. We gotta see how J Rock bounce back. B fighter, Tex Rock, salute. Who is Jamel fighting next? He looking to fight Rosario. Caleb Plant versus Charlo. Caleb Plant is big, man. He's big, even for big Charlo. Even for big Charlo, Caleb Plant is big. Rusty Spago, salute. Andre or Charlo, who wins? Oh, man. I'm going to favor Demetrius Andrade because I think he can make adjustments. Romano Villegas, salute. But, I don't know. That's a 50-50 fight. UX Dark said, salute. I always felt like Demetrius Andrade would beat the Charlos because of he has the ring IQ they do, but he's in the southpaw stance. I think he's just a little more calculated and quick-footed than they are. New Jersey, salute. And I think that's going to be the difference. But I'm not saying they can't win. It's a 50-50 fight. David Benavidez or Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant going to win that fight. Should be an easy night for him. No disrespect to David Benavidez. I like David Benavidez. Trevor Davis, salute. If Caleb Plant is able to carry his stamina for 12 rounds, he should be able to outbox David Benavidez. Anthony Durrell was outboxing him clearly easy until he got caught and suffered that cut. It's not connecting, Ty King. I don't know why, man. I don't know why, man. It was connecting before I started, and now it's not connecting. I don't understand, man. Ryan Garcia beats Tank? No, I don't think so. Rob Stanford, salute. Tank is a low center of gravity. If Tank is focused, we got to count that. Flint, Michigan, salute. Townsend Protection, salute. Say I love your views on box. Appreciate your insight. Salute, King. Tank versus Loma. I think Tank worked. I think Tank knocked Loma out. I think Devin Haney outboxes Loma to a clear victory. I think Tank is going to knock him out. It's going to be a tough fight. But once he finds him, and he's going to knock him out. He said, I'm tripping. Why am I tripping? Tank versus JoJo Diaz. Tank going to make JoJo Diaz. Loma beats Tank easy. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Reverend N. Pickles, salute. Errol Spence, Jerron Ennis. Great fight, man. Jerron Ennis needs a lot more experience, especially under the big lights. right now he can't beat Errol Spence. He needs at least another 2 years fighting on the big stage. Tony Boswell, my brother, salute. K. Lyle, salute. Kyle, salute. Do I think Charlo and Harrison should do a trilogy? I thought Jamel won the first fight. J-Rock, salute. So I don't want to see a trilogy. I wouldn't mind it, but I wouldn't. I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not gonna push for it either. Nah, Ty King, man, I've been out of touch, man. I haven't watched the brothers' channels in a minute, man. I be trying to get back to Harry Green, salute. I be trying to get back catch up, on go back and rewatch it, man. And I'm glad you said that. That give me something to do. I'm gonna do it after I get off this live stream. Eat my soup and watch it, man. And I don't even get the notifications either. I'm trying to get back in the groove, Ty King, man. I'm trying to get everything back in the groove, man. I'm gonna get it done. I can't even. I was supposed to have special guests on the show. I can't work the system right now. The new format YouTube got when you do it from your computer. So just a little bit out of touch, man. But I apologize to y'all, man, because I wanted to have the call-in show. And right now it was connecting and now it's not. I don't know what happened. Rob Stanford, salute. So AB versus Sergey Lipinets. Great fight. Adrian Broner gonna win. What's my favorite punch to finish the job? I like the combination. I like uppercut right hook. And if you're in the southpaw stance, uppercut left hook. You know, uh, uh, I like it out the shoulder roll, bang, right here, bang, bang. I like that combination. I like Floyd's pull counter, bang. I like Errol Spence's the body work that he does, those hooks that Errol Spence throw to the body. Haka, haka. I love Errol Spence body punches. Haka, haka. Right? Uh, um, I like I like Danny Garcia's left hook. Danny Garcia's left hook. I like that. Bang. Right? I like Terrence Crawford's uppercut. Bang. I like Anthony Joshua's uppercut. Boom. That's my favorite uppercut. Anthony Joshua's uppercut is my favorite uppercut. Bang. Right? I like Deontay Wilder's the way he set that long right hand. When he landed short, I like it, but I like when he landed the long one and follow through. When he lined it up with the jab and then go all the way through, boom! When he followed all the way through, boom! Like the one he hit Dominic Brazil with, when he stretch it and boom! All the way through, woo! That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. I like Canelo's combinations on the inside, his counters. His counters. Canelo's counters on the inside because he throws these wicked combinations on the inside. They all short and choppy. I love that. You understand? So I don't really have a favorite. I like when he throws it, Adrian Broner's jab. And I love Errol's jab. I like I like Floyd's jab to the solar plex. That's one of my favorite punches. I like Terrence Crawford's that sweeping hook he used. It's like a Floyd Mayweather hook, but he disguises it. And another punch that's underrated that I love is Gennady Golovkin's the turn punch. He uses like an overhand, like bang, like it's like a right. Oh, Charlo's, they got the best jabs in the business. The best, the best technical jabs. It's by the book. It's by the book. The Charlos, both of them, both of their jabs is by the book. It's just like if you teaching somebody a jab, that's the Charlos jab is by the book. You know what I'm saying? It's by the book. Their jabs is by the book. You understand? I think that they got the best jab in boxing. I think from the southpaw stands, Tony Harrison jab is up there with theirs too. Uh, um, who else? I was just going to say somebody else. Pacquiao is unorthodox. He's unorthodox. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes of 300. Um, uh, uh, um, I said the Charlos jab. I was getting ready to say something else about them. Oh, Demetrius Andrade, straight left. Demetrius Andrade, straight left. A thing of beauty, bro. A thing of beauty, man. A thing of beauty. Andre Ward, yeah, I like, Andre Ward is real basic and technical. Yeah, Ugas, but Ugas is see my issue with Ugas is he showcased that against lower opposition, but when he stepped it up, it don't look so clean and precise and pretty. It don't look so precise and pretty the way. Yeah, I used to like Keith Thurman too, man. Nah, I still like Keith Thurman, but his style. But Keith Thurman now he just utilized too much movement, man. Clarissa Shields or Layla Ali. I'm going Clarissa Shields. Tank counters is the counters. Tank and Terrence Crawford. Thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Keith Thurman, his heart is not in the sport no more, I don't think. Smash the like button. Get the likes up, man. Smash the like button. Get it to 300. BLR Radio says Sean Porter stiff arm. Nah, man. Nitty 220, salute. Roy versus Andre Ward in his prime. Roy Jones gonna win. Nobody beats Roy Jones in his prime. The greatest athlete the sport of boxing ever seen. The problem with Roy Jones is that he was the greatest athlete the sport of boxing ever seen. So when that disappeared, so did Roy Jones. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Nah, Roy wasn't chinny. That's false. Roy became chinny as his reflexes faded, and he ain't have it no more. Yeah, Roy Jones in his prime, can't nobody beat Roy Jones in his prime. He was the greatest athlete that we ever seen. He was on his way of being going down as the greatest boxer we ever seen. But we saw as soon as his reflexes slipped and dipped, so did everything else. So did everything else, unfortunately. Smash the like button, man. Get them likes at 300, man. If Ward fought Roy both in their late 30s, I give it to Ward, though. Like I said, Roy in his prime, it's not close. Nobody. There's not a boxer that could beat Roy Jones in his prime. Roy Jones could beat heavyweights in his prime. Legit heavyweights in his prime. That's a fact. I'm talking Roy in his prime could beat Evander Holyfield in his prime. 175-pound Roy could beat Evander Holyfield in his prime. Trey Rob, Eastside, salute in the super chat. Best wishes to you and your fam, brother. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. And that's saying something, man. Oh, Pernell Whitaker is one of my all-time favorites. Technical. He might have been the greatest technical boxer we ever seen. Roy Jones versus Michael Moore, he gonna win that fight. In his prime? See, let me tell you something. Roy underestimated himself when he went to heavyweight. And he thought that he had to pack on pounds to be able to uh, um, absorb what they were dishing out in the heavyweight division. So he moved up to 200 pounds, 193, right? He didn't have to do that. Loma versus Whitaker, and that's not a fight, man. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. He could have stayed at 175 and outboxed those boxers. He would have clearly outboxed all of them. But he packed on muscle, which has slowed him down. And then when he tried to come down, he didn't have it. He didn't have it. He depleted his body, and in return, it quickly depleted his reflexes and his abilities, and he started getting knocked out. He couldn't do it no more. He couldn't respond. His body wouldn't respond no more. It had enough. Roy was playing basketball and then boxing, and then he was so athletically gifted that it got to a point where he felt like he could do anything, and his body was going to respond, and it dropped. It deceived him overnight. It Prime Trinidad versus Jamel. Oh, I'm going Jamel. Trinidad had a lot of power, but he got dropped a lot of times. Jamel Charlo could beat Trinidad. Well, you had to be technical against Trinidad, as Bernard Hopkins saw, and Jamel Charlo is one of the most technical fighters out there. One hitter quitter, salute. He beats Trinidad. Why not? Salute. Brian Williams, salute. Black Iron King, salute. Sugar Ray versus Mayweather in his prime. Hard fight, man. I don't know, man. Trey Rob, Eastside, salute. Think Julian Jackson smashes boxers today? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm always gonna lean Floyd, and because we haven't seen the blueprint to beat him. We've seen blueprints to beat Sugar Ray. Roberto Duran beat him. So Roberto Duran could beat Sugar Ray Leonard. So could Floyd. Roberto Duran don't have near the abilities, the IQ, and he had the power, but nowhere near the you can't compare them in technical abilities, ring savvy, ring IQ, physical ability, speed, footwork, defense. So that means that there's a will, there's a way. Alex Blanco, salute. Floyd lost to Castillo. No, he didn't. I had a Tiger, salute. De La Hoya versus Charlo. Oscar De La Hoya wins. Haney versus Shakur Stevenson is going to be the mega matchup, and I don't know how it plays out. I favor Devin Haney because he's just bigger. So I'm leaning towards Devin Haney. Smash the like button. Get the likes for 300. Bruce goes. Salute. Trevor Dan, does Spence beat Crawford if Crawford is patient? Spence could beat Crawford. Yeah, he can. I think Terrence Crawford has the necessary tools to make the necessary adjustments to beat Errol Spence. Secure the bag. Salute. I think that you need to have a lot of you have to be able to make a lot of adjustments to beat Errol Spence. He puts a lot of mental pressure on you, and he's technical, so you have to have a lot of tricks in the bag to be able to make adjustments. And that's why I favored Floyd Mayweather to beat him, because he has the footwork to be able to step to the side. He has the speed, enough speed to be able to make the adjustments to beat Errol Spence. If you don't have tools in the toolbox, if you don't have plan A or B or C, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, Cameron Crawford. Yeah, he fell. He got dropped. Jerry Suba, salute. With Bud B. Porter. Right off top of my head, I say yeah. D. Wright, salute. But when I watch the fight and break it down, it's closer fight than my initial judgment. Super Mac time, salute. It's more of a 50-50 fight than I originally thought. Especially if you get the version of Sean Porter that fought Errol Spence. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to get that version that fought Errol Spence, or maybe even better. That's a problem. That's a problem. The Wilder Garba, salute. That's a problem. You can get them even more focused? That's a problem, man. Sean Porter's a problem. I told you guys that Errol Spence wasn't just going to walk through him and dominate Sean Porter. And everybody that was somebody told you that he was just going to knock Sean Porter out. And I was the only one that told you that that was not going to happen. Did I not? Big Baby Miller versus Andy Ruiz. Oh, that's a great fight. I'm favoring Big Baby Miller, though. Tua versus Wilder, Deontay Wilder. Tua had trouble with big, tall, rangy boxers, especially ones with power. He gets knocked out. I want to see Andy versus Ruiz, but I want to see Andy versus Dillian White more so than anything. Kieran Alexis, salute, deleted his comment. Spence got a chin we don't know about Crawford. No, we know Crawford chin. We seen Crawford hurt and wobble. So Spence got the edge in chin department. It's not a question. I like Glenn Johnson too. Prime Larry Holmes versus Prime Mike. Larry Holmes win. Larry Holmes had success when he had showed you flashbacks in the fight with Mike Tyson of the old Larry Holmes. Look how easy he was outboxing Mike Tyson. Go back and watch it. Kell Brook. Kell Brook is good. Now, it's funny, right? Because Kell Brook, I believe, will always give Sean Porter tons of problems because of his size and his style. Gerard Castor, salute. But Kell Brook can never beat Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. It will always be close fights, but he won't win. He's always going to fade against them, even before the eye injuries. Floyd Mayweather have one of the greatest chins you ever seen in the sport of boxing. It's underrated because he does everything else great. So that's the last thing people point to, because he never gets hit. But when he does get hit with big punches, look how he responds. DZ King salute. Prime Holmes defeats Prime Ali. Ali took more punishment. Prime Holmes beat Prime Ali? No. Don't have the power. He don't have the power. Gary Russell, Devin Haney. I'm leaning towards Devin Haney. I love Gary Russell. I love what he brings to the table. I just think that a great big man beats a great little man. I just think Gary Russell is just too small for Devin Haney. He doesn't have the reach. He's gonna have to work very, very hard to get on the inside to get close to Devin Haney. Devin Haney can use his jab. See, Devin Haney is very, very fast. Just like Trey Rod Eastside. Let me rinse you up. There you go. Devin Haney could box from the outside. And see, he can match him with athletic ability and speed. That's gonna be a problem. So the advantage he have as far as speed goes, he was not gonna have that with Devin Haney. Haney versus Josh Taylor. I'm giving it to Josh Taylor. As 550J, salute. Rigo versus Gary Russell. Gary Russell gonna win that fight. Teofimo versus Gary Russell. Teofimo's too big, man. He's too big. Katie the GOAT, salute. Did I pick Spencer Mayweather? I would lean towards Floyd Mayweather, but I'm not saying Errol Spence can't win the fight. Tank versus Teofimo Lopez. Great fight, man. Great fight. I'm going. My first initial thought says Tank, but I don't think that Teofimo Lopez will be out of it. I think that that's going to be like, you remember when Andre Berto fought Victor Ortiz? I think it's going to look a lot like that fight. Salute to Michael Dempsey in the super chat. Floyd's pull counter, lead right to the body, leaping check hook, depth, deception, footwork and conditioning gives all top fighters today trouble, even with age. Porter gives Floyd the most trouble today. I agree 1,000%. 1,000%. Mikey versus Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman wins that fight. Big Mark G, salute. I got Spence to beat Mayweather. I don't. I think I'm leaning towards Floyd Mayweather. 51-49. Floyd Mayweather. Sean Dillon, do you think Terrence Farmer will ever be champ again? I hope so. He just didn't look himself against Jojo Diaz. And that's another thing against Gary Russell and Jojo Diaz. You see the size of Jojo Diaz started to play a part in the Gary Russell fight. You look how Jojo Diaz started to wear on him in the second half of the fight. And he don't have the tools and the skill set and the athletic ability of Devin Haney. But Devin Haney is bigger than Joseph Diaz. So go figure. But he has the speed. He can see Joseph Diaz around the world. Salute. Joseph Diaz couldn't match Gary Russell in the speed department. He couldn't match him in the IQ and the footwork department. That was the difference. That was the difference. Devin Haney can match him in the speed department. Devin Haney can match him in the footwork department. Devin Haney can match him in the ring IQ. And he's bigger. So I'm going with the bigger guy. See? Anui versus Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux called him out. Yeah, I was there. I was the one that asked him, actually. And I think Rigondeaux has a great chance to beat Anui, because what I saw from Nonito Donaire giving Anui all types of trouble, and Donaire is not as slick defensively. If he had an inkling of the defense that Rigondeaux had, I think Nonito Donaire wins that fight. That was the difference. He didn't have the defense. Yeah, Porter is Madonna that could box. Exactly. Devin beat Russell. Charlo versus Benavidez. I'm picking Charlo. You talking about Big Charlo? Obviously, right? Jamal. Jamal versus Chris Eubanks. Jamal gonna knock Chris Eubanks out. I don't think it's gonna go past 6 rounds. Keenan Johnson, salute. Jamal Charlo is underrated. His boxing ability, his ring IQ, it's underrated. Severely underrated. Antonio Hicks, salute. Boss Red 357, salute. Canelo sleeps Yard easily? I don't think so. I think Anthony Yard gonna win that fight. Bivol versus Caleb Smith. I'm going with Dimitri Bivol. Salute, Ricky Samuel. I appreciate you. Blue, who gonna beat Navarrete? He took Dogbay belt. Isaac Dogbay was one-dimensional with no defense. I wasn't surprised. Bivol versus Arthur Better Beef. I'm going Arthur Better Beef. H-Town 713. Salute. Andre versus Plant. Great fight. I'm going Demetrius Andrade. Charlo versus Plant. I think Caleb Plant can win that fight if he's on his A game and don't fade. Yard is too big. He's gonna beat Canelo. Why do I edge Yard? Too big, too strong, too athletic, too quick. Canelo won't have time to sit back and think and make adjustments. That's not gonna happen. King Kong Ortiz is 40. Yeah, he about 40, 41. Bivol beats everyone 175 and under. I disagree. He can't beat Arthur Better Beef. CP, salute in the super chat. Always good content. Salute to you. Salute to you, King. My daughter feed my dog. I think she said she did. You say you fed the dog?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, baby. Bobby Brown, salute. Khalif Right Hook. Williams, salute. Terry Gamble, salute. What's going on, brothers? Salute to you. D. Will, salute. Mayweather versus Crawford. I think Mayweather could win. You got Pac over who? Keith Oliver, salute. Why is Terrence Crawford being called pound for pound king and he has no resume at welterweight? I'm calling him pound for pound king overall in boxing because of his accomplishments, being undisputed, being a 3-division world champion, and being undefeated. Who else has accomplished that outside of Canelo Alvarez? You could say Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo Alvarez lost. You could say Vasyl Lomachenko, but he lost as well. Who can match Terrence Crawford with accomplishments? I'm not talking about his resume at welterweight. He's a champion at welterweight. He beat Jeff Horn. He beat the man to beat the man. And this is not to say he's going to beat Errol Spence, because I know people going to say, oh, you saying he could beat Errol Spence? Or I'm not saying that. He's accomplished more. He became undisputed at junior welterweight. He was a 135-pound champion. He beat Olympic gold medalist. You know, he won the welterweight world title, and he's undefeated. That's why I call him pound for pound king. Errol Spence is the best, I believe, welterweight, but the best resume is Sean Porter. It's Sean Porter. Sean Porter has the best resume, win, lose, or draw. Sean Porter has the best resume in welterweight. Crawford had easy competition. I don't say he has easy competition. You could say Harry Orange, salute. He had easier competition than Errol Spence. Yeah, because of the levels, right? Because Errol Spence hasn't moved up in division, but Errol Spence You compare fighter to fighter. Errol Spence has fought the tougher competition, yes. Errol Spence has fought in the division Sean Porter. He's fought Mikey Garcia, uh, and Kell Brook, and Chris Algieri. So, I mean, who is on Terrence Crawford's resume that's better than Sean Porter? Nobody. Who is on Terrence Crawford's resume that's better than Kell Brook? Nobody. Who's on Terrence Crawford's resume that's better than, uh, Mikey Garcia? Nobody. Who's on Terrence Crawford's resume that's better than Lamont Peterson? Nobody. Who's on his resume that's better than, so there you have it. It just tops it off. Zaza Brown, peace and blessings. How you doing, Queen? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes at 350, man. Come on, my peoples. Will Manny versus Crawford happen? I think so. And I think Crawford's going to win that fight. And I think he's going to drop Manny in that fight as well. Broderick Hunter, salute. Where you been at? Skills from New Orleans. What's good with you, King? Where you been at, King? Madonna, Porter, Pacquiao, Mikey, Molina, Broner has the best resume. Yeah, well, Madonna's not active. He's not even fighting. Molina, I don't know about Molina. Yeah, he fought a lot of fighters. Mikey. Yeah, Mikey has a great resume. Spence has a great resume at welterweight because of his victories. See, Spence, you got to say Spence because he beat Porter. You see, you got to discount two of them, Madonna, Molina. They're done. So now you go the other three that you have on there, Porter, Mikey, and Pacquiao. He beat Mikey and Porter. So you got to put his resume in the right there above theirs. Mr. De Niro, salute. Jesse Cumber, salute. Spence is better pound for pound. No, I'm going pound. See, pound for pound was created for guys that wasn't heavyweights and moving through the division. So he's accomplished. Terrence Crawford is more accomplished within the sport. Narco Hampton TV, salute. Boo Boo Flesh, salute. He's been a world champion in 3 different weight classes. Like Clarissa Shields is the most accomplished boxer in boxing. Period. Man or woman. She's a 3-division world champion. She's undisputed at middleweight. She's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. She's undefeated. Like, there's no doubt Clarissa Shields has the most accomplishment within the sport of boxing, male or female. But just accomplishments. Errol Spence has not been he's just now unified. Terrence Crawford was undisputed at junior welterweight. You understand? So he's accomplished more. Accomplishments is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about who's better. Money J97, salute. Secure the bag, salute. I'm not talking about who's better. I'm just talking about simple accomplishments. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes at 350, man. Layla Ali is not as accomplished as Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields has more accomplishments. It's not close. Mr. P. Griffey, salute. Adrian Cole, Crawford has accomplished more, but Spence is more popular. Yes, I could agree with that. How you rate Kell Brook? Kell Brook, now, blood. I think he missed his window, and I feel BJ Saunders has gathered too much dust to win at elite level. Yeah, Canelo's going to beat Billy Joe Saunders. Joshua Littlejohn, salute. Kell Brook, the injuries derailed his career. Bad advice. Jumping up there. Cozy Bryant, salute. Trevor Davis, salute. He jumped up and tried Dare to Be Great, jumping over division and all of that with bad advice. And he paid the price. He paid the price with his career. Simple and plain. Canelo versus Charlo this year. It needs to happen. Israel Madrimov. I like him. He's good. Sergio Martinez versus Canelo in his prime. Sergio Martinez will win. Zeke, salute. What would love to see Brook versus Eubanks Jr. Not me. Brook has passed it, and Chris Eubanks is big, too big, man, too big. Is Charlotte gonna fight Benavidez? Not no time soon, man. Don't expect to see that. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 350, man. And Benavidez is going to lose to Caleb Plant. And I like Benavidez. I like him as a person. Very, very cool, down-to-earth guy. I like his dad. You know, I never met Jose Benavidez. I met David, and I met the dad. I never met Jose, the one that fought Crawford. But I like David Benavidez as a person. Very, very cool dude. One of the coolest dudes I ever met within the sport of boxing. His father, same way, man. Very welcoming, very open. Like him, man. Canelo beat Sergio Martinez? No, he doesn't. No, he does not. Sergio Martinez was going to paint Canelo Alvarez. Sergio Martinez is very fleet-footed with a lot of power. He's Arislandi Lara on the juice. And I'm not saying he was using it. I'm just saying he's Arislandi Lara 10 times over. And look at the trouble Lara gave him. Sergio Martinez power and accuracy and boxing ability and speed. Man, listen. Man, listen. Man, listen. Man, listen. He'd be hitting Canelo with straight lefts all night. Ugas versus Porter 2, tough matchup, man. Styles make fights. Ugas is very big, man. Ugas is huge. Jupiter B, salute. He's huge, man. Caleb Plant versus Canelo, I'm going Caleb Plant. Canelo doesn't do well with slick boxers. And Caleb Plant is a very, very good boxer. Darius Ewan, salute. He said, Canelo keep getting better, champ. Sergio not. Sergio not even boxing. I'm talking about Sergio in his primes. Calvin Johnson, salute. Sergio Martinez in his prime whitewashes Canelo. Cortland Gray, salute. Thurman versus Brook. Oh, man. Keep Thurman. Yeah, Caleb Plant as well. And Caleb Plant don't have the ability of Sergio Martinez. Sergio Martinez was Roy Jones to a lesser degree. He was an anomaly in the sport of boxing as well. He was an athlete that boxed like Roy Jones. He was southpaw with a lot of power. Again, just like Roy Jones, when his athletic ability started to deceive him, so did his boxing career. Is Mayweather really coming back? That's the way it's looking. No, Sergio Prime wasn't long because his knees, he had ACL tears and all types of stuff. He was never a technical boxer. He was Roy Jones. Prime Judah versus Broner. Zab Judah. Jerron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. Jerron Ennis, hands down. JR the Star, he said Mayweather might mess around and get clipped. It's a strong possibility. Caleb Plant will have to KO him. No, he gonna outbox him so easy. If he's able to stay on his grind and stay focused for 12 rounds, Caleb Plant outbox Canelo easy for 12 rounds. He doesn't have to fight Canelo on the inside. He's much bigger than him. He's much quicker than him. He has faster feet, and he has a longer reach, and he has a high ring IQ. So Canelo, he doesn't have to ever exchange with Canelo. He could just jab him straight left to the body, and keep him on the outside. The problem is if Caleb Plant starts to have stamina issues and starts to fade, that's when you get into problems with Canelo. See, Floyd didn't get into those problems. Like Lara started to get in those problems because Lara started to have stamina issues and fade. You can't fade against Canelo. You got to keep that. You got to keep that energy from rounds 1 through 12. You start to fade, you get clipped. Yeah, Canelo has stamina issues, but Canelo also, on the flip side of that, has a strong will. So his will to win overcomes his stamina issues. That's just the truth. But listen, I'm about to get up off here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Tomorrow we're gonna have the call in. I don't know what happened. I had it set up and then it just wouldn't connect. So I apologize to y'all. Apologize to my peopleizations, man, for not having a call in like I set it up. Danny Garcia versus Jerron Ennis. I'm favoring Jerron Ennis. I like Jerron Ennis, man. That would be a good fight. I don't like it straight away for Danny, but I mean for Jerron. You know, over time, give him some time. Oh, give him some time, but I like Jerron Ennis. Ugas versus Spence. Spence is gonna win that fight. Ugas advantage is his size. He's so big when he's skillful. He's a 54-pounder campaigning at 47. He's big, man. He's huge. And he just has the ability to make 47 and fill out, but he's big, but he won't be too much for Errol Spence. He's too big. You see, Sean Porter didn't mix it up with him because he's just too big for Sean Porter. So Sean Porter had to box. He couldn't use his normal style with Ugas because he's just too big. So Spence is big enough to compete with Ugas where that size won't be a problem, and then he wins. Broner versus Austin Trout is ridiculous. I don't even want to see that fight. I think that's going to be a very boring fight. Paul Williams versus Canelo. I'm going Canelo. I'm going Canelo. Coochie, man, salute. Well, listen, I'm about to get up off here, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to eat my soup, man. Salute to y'all. Peace and blessing to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all 1,000%. Don't forget, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time. If you're in Dallas, if you're in Texas, that's 2 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, that's 12 p.m. Salute to y'all, man. Make sure y'all come every day, Monday through Friday. We're going to be here at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to get back in the groove. We're going to have the phone lines open. I had it set up right now. As you see, the phone is right here. It's on. It's set up. It just won't connect. So I don't know what's going on. I got to figure that out right now. They're not supposed to have special guests on the show. I got to try to figure that out. But there's a lot going on. So I'm going to have it figured out. We're going to work it out. We're going to be back in the groove. And we're going to be back on the top. Because y'all know what it is, man. Nobody work harder than your boy Blue. The grind don't stop. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all know what it is. Paul Ruffin, salute. But listen, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Buzz Sports TV, man. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Buzz Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Peace, man.